Now, the late American scientist and philosopher Benjamin Franklin said, let me quote him, "Justice will not be served until those who are unaffected are as outraged as those who are." End of quote. When in 2017, the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, acting on a tip-off, stormed the home of retired Group Managing Director, GMD, of the NNPC, Andrew Yakubu, over $9.7 million and 74,000 pounds in cash were found, or as it was found now. There was a countrywide outrage over it. Of course, the EFCC went to court. Andrew Yakubu hired an attorney to defend him. On Thursday, March 30th, a federal high court sitting in Abuja and presided over by Justice Ahmed Ramat Mohammed discharged and acquitted the accused and ordered that all foreign currencies seized from him must be returned. Jide, the EFCC has lost again.
Yes. I've read all kinds of accounts, all kinds of posts on social media on this matter. But our people put too much accent on emotion over matter. They could have listened to the judge, because the judge was coaching the EFCC, and that was not the first time. Yes, what they should have done that they didn't do. And just as this the CGS once said, he said, prosecuting a case is like building a house. If the foundation is bad, you are not going to win. And it is not the job of the judiciary to help you to prosecute
what the problem is,
or lay facts that you failed to bring before the court. What the money laundering law says is that you cannot receive money in excess of 5 million naira without going through a bank or a financial institution. What Yakubu consistently said, which the judge affirmed from the day of his arrest, was that he never got a lump sum of amounting to 5 million. That the monies came in many tranches from his friends, from members of his family, and all that. And at no time did he breach that law that says you must not be involved in any transaction above 5 million naira without going through the bank. So no law currently in Nigeria says you can't keep money in your house. That one,
yeah, even if it's in foreign currency,
whatever, you can't. The law does not say you. Many people keep money in their houses. Many people in Kano and other places. There are even some who believe that keeping money in the bank is against their religion. That was why the idea of an Islamic bank even came. Some will never keep money in the bank. I know businessmen, big businessmen in Kano, textile sellers who will never keep money in the bank. But going back to what he said, the judge said that the EFCC could have presented the money in court and to disprove the claim, because they couldn't disprove his claim that the money came in several tranches, you know,
not in one fell swoop.
Not
lump sum,
huge lump sum, as it were. The judge said they should have brought the money to court and then examine it and show to the court that, you know, if I give you, let's say I give you 10 million naira.
When are you giving me?
No, don't worry. After this program, I'll give you. Let's say I give you 10 million naira. At least the monies will have serial number and all that.
Okay. Yeah.
One way by which they could have proved to the court that Yakubu lied was to show that, look, this is more than 5 million naira, and let's look at the serial number. You look at the serial number, you see that all the money indeed exceeds 5 million, using the serial number to determine whether indeed they came in several tranches. You know, they could have proved that it was wrong.
Yeah.
But it never occurred to them to do that. They didn't bring the money to court for it to be examined and for that evidence to be laid before the court.
As an exhibit.
Yes. You know, if you can show that, okay, all of the dollar element of that money, if they were given to him at once,
yeah,
the serial number could have been used to verify that. So at the end of the day, his argument that the money came in several tranches could have been disproved if the EFCC knew what to do. But it's not the job of the court to tell them,
obviously,
that this is something they could have considered. They didn't bring the money to court. They didn't bring the money to court. They should have brought it to court. That was one. So the law is what it is. And just as it happened when a judge acquitted Lawal, the late Lawal, former Minister of Works, the judge spent so much time abusing the EFCC, telling them how incompetent they are at prosecuting cases. So this usually enables people who are brought to court to get away. Yes,
Paul, you know, and in court, in law, if any issue causes a lot of friction and debate, the case is determined in favor of the accused. So you are not surprised.
No, I'm not surprised. See, like the court does not deal with emotion. The court does not deal with public opinion. It's not moved by.
The court is the court.
The court is the court. That is why you have that the symbol of justice, wisdom and blind. Okay, you see.
Okay.
Yes, you see the blind.
Justice, that's the name of the woman.
Exactly, that blind woman. That meaning the court should be blind to emotions. The court is also not an investigating agency. Okay, the court will not go and look for facts on behalf of the prosecution. The court will deal with the facts that are presented
before the judge.
Exactly. Now, whenever a no-case submission succeeds, it simply means the prosecution has not done something right.
Yes.
It simply means the prosecution has failed in its duty to even prove that the offenses, the alleged offenses, can be linked to the man who is being accused. No, I see that this keeps happening. I've seen no case submissions succeeding many times. And sometimes, you know, the way we are in this country is that when someone is accused of doing something, we all assume. Most people just...
Well, a former Delta State governor escaped all the traps you set for him. But overseas, he got nailed.
Well, it also depends on what the prosecution...
No, the plan was not to jail him here. Ab initio, there was no plan to jail him.
So it all boils down to the prosecution. And look, the court is being fair. Well, if you accuse me of doing something, it is incumbent upon you to prove that I have done it.
Yes.
Beyond a doubt.
Beyond reasonable... In fact, we have not even got to beyond reasonable doubt stage now. It is whether you have been able to establish a prima facie case for me to even defend my... No case submission means I don't even need to come and open my defense because you have said nothing. That's what this no case submission means.
You have proved nothing.
You have proved nothing. You have proved... I don't even need to answer you because what you are saying doesn't make sense. That is what no case submission means. And the court, in this case, agreed with the man because the EFCC failed to do certain things. How can you claim that somebody that there was a case of money laundering or something, and then you did not bring the said amount to the you cannot even
look at that.
Yeah,
you can't. 9 million is in excess of 5 million.
Going by your exchange rate.
Yes, 9 million is way in excess of 5 million, but that's $9 million. But if they had brought it to court,
these are gifts.
They could have checked. Yes. Yeah, for somebody who was here, GMD of NNPC, this is even small. These are people who can turn individuals to billionaires.
Are you telling me?
So people will get gifts, but the thing is, you have to prove that, look, the person contravened the law. 9 million, if you check, 9 million is in excess of 5 million, but if it was brought to court and it was examined and they found that through the serial numbers that those monies came at once,
yeah,
there's no way Yakubu could have escaped.
Yeah. Okay.
The man even said that those monies were received as gift after he left office. And you couldn't even...
Then the judge said, when he claimed that the monies came from friends, you know, they were gifts from friends, they didn't investigate that claim. They could have said, okay, who are the friends? Give us the list of those friends. Let's go after them. So if I ask you now, citizen, did you indeed give Jide so amount of money? If you deny it, I'm in trouble. You get the point?
Yeah.
So how can somebody make a claim? You made no effort to interrogate that claim, and you want to win.
All right, we're done on the matter, but the debate will go on whether the EFCC really goes out to lose a case against an alleged offender deliberately.